Welcome to a special episode of The Creation of Joy. I'm here in Bali at the spectacular Trans Resort, and behind me is a 100-meter, which is over 300 feet pool. And the reason that we are having this shooting taking down here is because this is a special episode aimed at America and American. And the main subject that I would like to talk about today is a question that a lot of Americans asking themselves, but all non-Americans know the answers. So Americans ask themselves, is America a special country? Is it the best country? Etc. And they are not sure whether America is the greatest country in the world or not. But everybody who is not American know the answer. And that is what I wanted to talk about. And I wanted to talk about it so that Americans get to the right conclusion. And the specific subject and the way I want to talk about it is a little bit perhaps surprising. So I am not talking about the American society and the American politics and the current events in America. In fact, in order for Americans to understand a little bit about their country, I'm going to talk about everything else except America. And what do I mean? So we see our life and we take our life for granted, but we forget to take as point of reference to a lot of societies, countries, tribes, areas in the world and how it was in the past. And whenever somebody is really interested and go intricately into histories of different nations, tribes, areas, and countries, they will find out very quickly that it was very different to today. And if you look at the affluence, if you look at the individual freedom and the level of joy and happiness, you will always find out that it was not as good as today. And today we take our situation for granted. Now, many other countries are affected by America. In fact, in my personal opinion, I think that every country and every society is affected by America. And more specifically, if you look at a lot of states all over the world, it can be Asia, America, even the country I'm here now, I'm at amazing Indonesia, which is absolutely one of the most incredible countries in the world. And in many ways, their structure of governance is similar to the American system. We can live here in very, very much the American dream, the American style, the American lifestyle. And the reason for our freedom, for everybody, for people like me, for individuals, is America. So, first of all, America is about idea. It's collection of immigrants from absolute every background in the world who immigrated to America, forget about their origin in terms of their expectation of how they're going to live, and totally adopted the American dream and the American idea. As America became an empire in terms of the economy, the rest of the world seen how successful it is and how people can live their dreams and have more opportunities than everywhere else, and they effectively imitate it. The other part is that when you had rogue regimes, they knew that they will not be able to get away with it for a long time because there is a force in the world, a force for good, who will basically, after a certain limit, will come and help them to gain freedom. So today, the vast majority of the world, in effect, live the American dream. And the reason for that is America. And the reason that I can sit here and talk to you, and the reason that in so many different countries, continents, islands, people have a way of life which is very much resemble the American way of life, and the level of freedom is America. So my personal view is that America not only a very special country with a very special idea and a very dream, in fact, it is the best country in the history of humanity. And the rest of us know it, and it's time for Americans to get connected and learn their history and other history to understand how special America is and how much we outside of America need America in order to sustain and maintain our way of life, which is, relatively speaking, is the highest degree of level we ever had. Thank you for taking the time for listening to me, and see you in the next episode.